Isn't I a bunny?
Excellent. Well, I mean,
Where?
Here.
they say ish. Good night, Dan. All right. Well, let's get this show on the road.
Lonnie, I want you to know that I did see you sneaking crab apples last night.
No,
You are
that
not a
was-
sneaky bunny.
That was me. I'm not that sneaky.
Tough to be sneaky with an ass so fat. Anyway, now that we've gotten that out of the way, welcome everybody. It is Monday, so that means we get to play Silly Silly Haha. Don't believe we have Sharky tonight. He shows. If not, a big deal. Tony Hart, why don't you tell us what you got on that doesn't include potatoes?
Well, it's Thanksgiving week, so I don't think I'm doing anything this week really. Cause one, I said I was gonna be done the art part of the model by the end of November, so I'm just locking in and finishing that shit up. And I underestimated the hair yet again.
Every time.
Yeah.
But I will be finished. But it's literally taking every hour and minute and second of my focused sweat, blood, and tears, and a little bit of muscle mass.
Does your hair have a bajillion layers too?
No, that's the funny part. It doesn't have that many layers, but it's how detailed that
The
I'm making
texturing
it.
is.
Yeah, because it's curly hair.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me want to die. But you know what? I wanted to make something that I can say is me. So you know what?
It worth it
Whatever.
in the end.
And I don't have to pay for it. Also, I started playing this game called Chaos Zero Nightmare. Surprisingly, really fun. I swear to God, I'm not a gotcha game player, but
You kind of are.
You kind of are. What happened to
Well.
Furby Air Riders?
Kirby Air Riders, yeah, I'm playing that. But it's like, you know, that's a given that I'm playing that game.
Rumi says it's really fucking good.
What, the Kirby Air Riders? Yeah.
Yeah.
That game is reminds me of my childhood.
Well, I'm glad you're fondling your inner child. Speaking of a different kind of locked in, you make it harder for me when you're not in the chat. Slani Akea.
Hi, I'm not in the chat.
I thought you were Lonnie Akeo.
Oh, I'm also that. And a bunny, if you believe it or not. Oh, I should introduce myself. Hi, I'm Lonnie Akea. I'm not in the chat. And a bunny. I don't know. I voice act here. Basically, that's what I do now. Oh, and I also play Nightingale on Saturdays.
You're streaming again. Well, as close as you can get to streaming, I guess.
I'm as close as I can get to streaming without having to update OBS.
I happen to know a French rat that can help you with OBS.
I mean, that's not my limiting factor, but also.
Dick too big might hit the stop streaming button.
I mean, you know, I'm not one to boast, but.
I am. Chrissy.
Hi, my name is Chris Rees, and I run the raid group Let's Final Fantasy 14. I also do RPG long plays. What were you talking about? I had something to ruin this opener, and I
Well,
can't
of course
remember
you
for the
did.
life of me what it was.
Control
God damn
Shift
it.
L is stable. That's what you're looking for.
No. No.
Are you
I'll
sure?
remember, and then I'll blurt it out in the middle of someone's line.
That's okay. That's par for the course. And Shy is not allowed to take cookies from the cookie jar.
Well, I mean, not everybody complains when I have the fingers in the old cookie jar, but then again, I'm usually more searching for oatmeal raisin. Anyway,
That was a sex joke.
I want to know what oatmeal raisin means in the sex joke context.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Anyway, hi, I am Shy, a ninja girl, loves to play video games like Final Fantasy XIV, still trying to do everything, and definitely chugging along on some stuff with that. Lots of Stardew Valley, and lots of other projects, like the 900 some video games I have on my Steam. So, yeah, you can usually catch me here on Monday nights for voice acting with Juan and everybody else, and hey, let's go have some fun.
Indubitably. All right. As it were, as we left it off, I believe that last time we were dealing with Ratins and Alibi and totally claiming that he is mysterious.
Very well, then, on with the show. Are you watching, Magnifique Grammary? The time has finally come for my magic to snuff you out of your precious protege. The Grammary line will be no more.
You almost want to take his hat off and pat him on the head and say, "Who's an edgy boy? Who's an edgy boy?"
My perfect alibi.
I was at the TV station at the time of the Penrose performance. I was busy working on another TV program. I could spare no time for this magic show. I do ask my staff if you doubt my claim. And there it is, a simple and perfect alibi. No tricks, no gimmicks, just the truth.
Not a lot to work with.
Do you understand now, perhaps? I did not grace the theater with my presence until after the incident. So how could I have committed the murder?
What? His staff did say he was there at the station. So it sure does sound like a rock-solid alibi.
But that can't be right. If Mr. Rettins is the killer, he'd have to have been at the theater.
Well, there's got to be a hole somewhere in his story.
Didn't I go?
Nope.
I assure you there are no holes on Mr. Rias's stage.
There were two, actually.
No tricks, no gimmicks. True magic doesn't need trap doors to escape through. To enjoy my show to the fullest. And my real alibi.
You're at the station, but you did come to the theater eventually. Isn't that right?
Indeed, anxious to see how the show was progressing, I made my way to the theater. Let's see, the journey took about 10 minutes in my car.
Could he actually have been at the theater during those 10 minutes, killing the victim?
Oh, allow me to take a stab at reading your mind. Could I have been at the theater during those 10 minutes, killing the victim?
How in the...
But no, I took a taxi. The driver can attest to that. Feel free to call the taxi company if my word does not satisfy you. The driver is a big fan of the ratings, Raja. I even gave him my card.
Ugh. He gave the driver his card? That was very clever of him.
You might as well give it up, lad. Questioning real magic is a fool's errand. Besides, you know very well what I was doing at the time of the incident.
Crankin' hog.
I was busy working on another TV program. I could spare no time for the magic show.
So, how do we know those staff members aren't in cahoots with you?
I make it my business to perform solo. My magic has neither need nor want of assistance. After all, one of them could reveal the secrets behind my magic, could they not?
So he doesn't trust anybody, huh? He's the complete opposite of Trucy.
There were many people there in the studio audience who saw the witness as well. Even if he had been able to persuade his own staff to cover for him, he could not have convinced so many complete strangers to do the same.
He really has made a rock-solid alibi for himself.
Yeah, it's almost too good, you know? It's kind of eerie how perfect it is.
has all been revealed to you now. And there it is, a simple and perfect alibi. No tricks, no gimmicks, just the truth.
Perfect alibi, huh? No good, Apollo. I can't find a hole anywhere.
Well, there's got to be some kind of trick to it. I just know there's a trapdoor in there somewhere. Okay. This.
Hold it!
I've got it. Do you have a brother? A brother that looks exactly like you, maybe?
Again with the twins business.
Listen, it happened once already, which is kind of fucking...
You think the audience will let you get away with using the same gimmick twice in a row?
If you do not believe him, Defense, why not investigate for yourself? Though I am sure your efforts will prove to be thoroughly fruitless, even.
Yeah, I guess the twins theory is a little far-fetched.
Not like it happened earlier in this case or anything.
Yeah. His alibi really is airtight. Alright, who wants to be Judgy Wudgy? Alright, Lon!
I believe we've heard enough. Well, I believe the witness does indeed harbor some ill will against the defendant. There is no reason to doubt he was at the TV station at the time of the incident.
Yes, the facts prove it was impossible for the witness to have been involved with this crime. These last rites for the victim have dragged on long enough. The soul of the victim himself is so bored that it is resting on top of your Honor's head.
It is?
The time has come.
And so have I.
Let us punish the sinner and guide the victim's soul to the Twilight Realm.
Hello, Trucy will be thrown in prison and will be out of a job.
Fuck work.
But if you catch tasty fishies, will you sell me some at a good price?
I told you, I have absolutely zero intention of going off on a tuna boat. Think, Justice. You have to figure this out. Nah, it's no good. I've tried almost nothing, and we're out of ideas. I can't find a single flaw. So, what now? Oh, I'm doing down.
Oh, behold, my never-ending magic show. Come for the awe-inspiring showmanship of the great Mysterious. and stay for my grand illusion until the end of time.
Wait, is he saying that we're still trapped inside some sort of illusion of his?
That's what professional magicians do. They hit the damn button, Catboy. They make their audience see something that isn't really there.
Like taxes?
Or that contract I totally didn't sign.
In other words,
oh, that's you.
In other words, you make us see illusions, right?
We call it misdirection.
You missed an erection?
While we keep you busy believing one thing, we are busy making something else happen. What we say is there really isn't, and what we say isn't there actually is.
Could it be? You know what, Mr. Rettins? I guess we have all been spectators to the elaborate illusion you've prepared for us. An illusion that has subtly turned our attention towards something you wanted us to see.
What are you going on about, lad?
Losing my mind.
Have you got something, Apollo?
I just remembered something Trucy said about missed erections. What a magician says is there really isn't. And what they say isn't there actually is. If we've all been taken for a ride by Mr. Matin's magic, then maybe he's made us see something that wasn't really there. It's time to rethink all of my assumptions about this case. What have we been made to believe was there when it actually wasn't? What have we taken to be the absolute facts of the case? If I reevaluate the validity of all these things, then just maybe Athena? There's something uncanny about this case.
Okay, what is it? Is it an X-Men?
Rattin's alibi. It's too perfect.
That's true. It's like it's impossible to break no matter how hard we try.
But maybe that's the trick. Maybe that's exactly what he wants us to do.
I'm not following.
I'm not following, I'm Dad. We're not making any headway here because we've been so focused on breaking his alibi.
Oh, I think I get it. You're saying he's using misdirection on us, right?
It's definitely a possibility.
Would the defense care to share with everyone what it's discussing over there?
Your Honor, we believe that if we were to reconsider a certain assumption, we may finally arrive at the truth. In fact, I think we'll even finally see who's hiding behind the curtain, so to speak.
And what is this certain assumption you're thinking of?
This is the one key assumption we've been taking for granted this whole time. Sunday. Not. Nosy. 3 seconds. Out of here. What if the culprit was somewhere other than the theater at the time of the crime? What if there was some way to commit the murder without actually being there? If that were the case, then Mr. Ratin's perfect alibi would become irrelevant.
How could one person stab another to death with a sword without physically being there?
Carefully.
Furthermore, we all saw what appears to be the culprit's shadow in the footage.
Objection!
Now that's Mr. Hat, bro. But couldn't we just as easily assume that the shadow does not belong to the culprit?
Well, if that's not the culprits, then whose is it?
You fucking mum. I'm not 100% sure
She
yet.
did kind of look like that.
She's a ghosty woasty. But I'm pretty sure I'm on the right track. We've all seen something that looks like this shadowy shape before, Your Honor. During the magic show itself.
In that case, please point it out in the show footage, so we can get the most out of our money.
This is the thing that looks suspiciously similar to the shadowy figure of the culprit.
Take that!
Mr. Justice, how does that even remotely resemble this shadowy figure?
What? I thought it looked pretty similar. Do you not think so?
Not in the slightest.
Bruh,
Get fucked, Mr. Justice.
that's funny. It looked pretty shady to me.
Your logic is even shadier.
Maybe I should try slowing the video down and... Jesus Christ, yeah. Yeah, no, they're just trying to get their money worth on this one.
You probably need to get it at, like, the right angle.
Take that!
Got him. Doesn't this shadow resemble the suspicious shadowy figure?
Now that you mention it, it does, doesn't it?
Ms. Wright, could you identify this shadow for the court?
Let's see. I believe that's Mr. Hat's shadow.
Mr. Hat!
It's from when he's being pulled up from the stage to the catwalk overhead by wire.
Then could this shadow that's shown later in the footage be Mr. Hat too?
Hat was pulled up to the catwalk, he stayed up there.
In other words, this second shadow is from some other figure being pulled up.
Some other figure. I'm afraid you'll need to be more specific than that, Mr. Justice.
He's right. We've come this far. I'll just have to figure it out from the clues I have on hand.
What is the second shadow shown in the footage?
Mom.
Take that!
Fucking Ritins is bullshit. What if we consider what was happening on the stage at the time? Oh, there's only one answer. The shadow belonged to the fake Mr. Rias. In other words, Mr. Man of Mystery.
Victim?
Please take a look at the prank plan script. Mr. Mystery was to pretend to be dead and then fly up in the air after that. Isn't that right, Mr. Ritins?
Indeed, and what of it?
I contend that that's exactly what happened. Yeah, fucking got him. The victim was wearing a stunt harness around his waist. It was most likely attached to a stunt wire so he could be pulled up into the air.
So you're suggesting after pretending to be dead in the coffin,
Yeah, he died in the coffin.
the victim flew up in the air just as the prank script says.
Exactly. We just couldn't see him go flying up because the dragon was blocking our view. And that last trick, ladies and gentlemen, is the true piece de resistance of the culprit's murderous magic show.
Tell me, you've got it all figured out?
Not in the fucking slightest. Yeah, I think so. If we can just look beyond Mr. Rittin's last bit of misdirection, we should finally be able to see the real truth. The victim must have been pulled up on the catwalk, just like Mr. Hat, and hit the cushioning up there with considerable force. I just have to figure out what else happened up there at that time.
Are you ready to elaborate, Mr. Justice?
No, I'm fucking winging it. Give me a couple of minutes. Jesus Christ.
I think I know.
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor, I'm ready.
In that case, please answer me this. Why did the culprit make the victim fly up into the air like that?
Fucking kill him. Just why did the culprit have the victim fly up after he appeared in the coffin? And how did the victim actually die when he was only pretending to be dead in the coffin? If we can figure out how these two questions relate, the answers should become clear. Yeah, he wasn't dead until
Be?
after. Mr. Mystery must have thought he was still just part of the prank when he appeared on stage. He probably didn't suspect a thing as he was being pulled into the air. After Ms. Wright was called backstage, and just as the set piece fell. But the culprit had already planted the real murder weapon in a cushion in the catwalk. It was probably a knife or a blade of some sort.
What? You mean...
Darn tootin'! Yeah, it really was a magical murder. Just as the prank script says, Mr. Mystery was whisked up into the air and straight into the blade, there in the catwalk. That's my kind of penetration. In other words, this murder was committed remotely through the use of a magic trick. Using this method, it wouldn't matter where Mr. Rittins was at the time of death. You could literally just deny it and we'd have no way to prove it.
How exactly does it work, Mr. Justice?
Just before the murder occurred, the dragon set piece was up in the catwalk. It and Mr. Man of Mystery were connected to each other by a wire at the time. By carrying out the prank plan, Betty made the dragon set piece fall, which caused Mr. Mystery to rocket straight up and into the blade in the cushion. The cushion was high up enough to be hidden from the audience's view. That's why nobody saw the blade.
Yeah.
Oh, then that big gash in Mr. Hat's cape.
The blade must have been set up overhead sometime before the magic show. Mr. Hat must have been slashed by it too when he was pulled up into the cushion.
I can't believe it. I had no idea.
Murderer!
I was told that Tracy would freak out if I made the set piece fall. That's the only reason I did it.
You were used, Betty. Roger Rittins used you.
I thought he was my little puppet to boss around. But it was the other way around.
After the incident occurred, Mr. Rittins arrived at the theater. He got the murder weapon and swapped the rubber sword with the bloodied steel one. That's also when he lowered the victim's body down to the stage.
How did he have time to do all that?
When the set piece fell, the audience was evacuated from the building. He's able to do all those things after the fact because no one was around to see it.
Perfect murder, camouflaged by a spectacular magic show. Not like that's exactly what we've been discussing this whole time. That sounds like the kind of murder only a magician could pull off.
As long as the show proceeded as it was scripted, Mr. Mystery was doomed to die. That's why it was you, Mr. Rittins, who killed the victim all the way from the TV station. This prank plan, or should I say, murder plan, proves your murderous intent. It's just doing its thing.
さとら今おまどもさましで足し抜けたれがせよそろか
Whoa, bro.
Enough. You dim-witted, ignorant, imbecile, putrid red pepper.
He can't possibly have a counter argument to make. Talk about not knowing when to let it go and move on.
Sorry. I was talking to myself.
Do you have a rebuttal or something, prosecutor said Marty?
No blade of any kind was found in the catwalk. Which means you have no evidence to support your theory.
Blah, blah, blah. But Mr. Retrins... Blah, blah, blah. But Mr. Retins retrieved it after the fact.
Which still leaves you with no way to prove your wildly fantastic remote murder theory.
But...
Without proof, does it not make more sense to believe
No, it doesn't.
that the murder was committed there on the stage? That's where the bloodstained sword was found, after all.
That's a very good point.
You're a fucking good point.
No, in fact, I'm quite dull.
As the only person who could have committed the crime there on the stage. Trucy Wright remains the prime suspect. It would appear that what you call truth is little more than a cheap parlor trick. In the end, you have done nothing to prove the accused's innocence. It is time at last to let it go and move on.
Let it go, let it go. That's all I know of the song.
Are you seeing this, Magnifique Gramarye? My magic is exacting punishment on your granddaughter.
Bro, that's kind of fucking weird.
And the Gramarye name is done for.
Oh, well, we need to hit them with a decisive piece of evidence here.
Fine, I guess. I know, that's just what I was thinking.
Mr. Justice, do you or don't you have anything to prove that the witness committed this remote murder you proposed?
Of course I do, Your Honor. I just need to bullshit.
This entire incident was carried out exactly according to the script.
Right, so theoretically there should be no evidence for us to find or use. Which means our best bet is to see if something unscripted happened. There's gotta be something Retins couldn't have foreseen. And once I find it, that's how I'll expose his murderous trick. Get ready. Get ready, Mr. Retins, because I'm about to reveal the secret to your magic. There are no tricks or gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned logic. What the fuck?
Is Apollo having a stroke?
Bro is fucking hitting the zoomies hard right now. As long as the magic show went as scripted, the murder would happen without fail. Allegedly. Everything in this case was carefully planned so that no evidence would be left behind. Still, one thing happened that definitely wasn't in the plan. Oh, that one's easy. Bonnie fucked it. Dude, what in the absolute Danganronpa is this? Bonnie made a mistake during Trucy's escape trip.
We're gonna wake up and Apollo's gonna have been in the fucking hospital this whole time.
Dude, bro is out here fucking... What mistake did Bonnie make during the magic trick? Her fucking life choices! Jesus Christ, Apollo!
Like, look, he's not wrong, though.
We're on trial for murder, not trying to commit another one. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, she fucking put Mr. Hat on the wrong side. Because Bonnie placed Mr. Hat to the right of the coffin instead of to the left, Trucy had to reappear on the side of the coffin opposite to the one in the show's script. But the culprit didn't know that when he first arrived at the theater, which means he was bound to make a slip-up when he tampered with the crime scene. Fucking... yeah. Thinking Trucy had appeared on the left, the culprit must have put the blood on the left hole. But the blood was evidently discovered in the right hole during the police investigation. If the killer had originally put the blood on the left side, that means he must have tampered with the scene again afterwards to make it line up with the facts. To make the crime scene consistent with the facts, the culprit must have fucking swapped the coffin sides. That's right, it was backwards. This is Apollo having a fucking manic fucking meltdown. That's right, the left and right panels of the coffin are interchangeable! The culprit must have switched the two panels to make the bloodstain fit the facts. But the switch might have also given rise to something unnatural. Oh, I remember now. There was something unnatural about the coffin. And it's just the evidence I need.
Are you okay?
Sorry, Mr. Attends, but I have some very conclusive proof of your guilt.
Another bluff, is it? There's no way you have anything of the kind, kid. My magic is real, no trick.
Shut the No, there are no tricks and gimmicks to it. Just like any other illusion.
What?
What? After the murder, you switched the left and right panels of the coffin, didn't you, you sneaky fuck?
Ah.
And because you did, you left behind something very unnatural for us to find. This proves that Roger Rettens tampered with the crime scene after the murder took place. Fucking yeehaw! Upside down fingerprints.
Fingerprinting results?
What about the fingerprints as unnatural?
Well, let's take a look at the prints the victim left inside the coffin, shall we? If the victim was facing forward in the coffin, his prints should have looked like this. However, what we found was the way they were facing the opposite direction. Well, it's quite unnatural for the prints to be facing this way. Wouldn't you agree?
It is strange, isn't it? But how did they get this way?
They got this way because the culprit thought the magic show had gone according to the script. The culprit thought Mr. Hat would be on the left side of the coffin, and that Ms. Wright would also pop up to the left of the coffin, as per the show's script. He then assumed she had thrust the sword into the hole on the left side of the coffin. That's why he put the blood in the left hole when she was trying to cover up his crime. But sometime after leaving the bloodstain, the culprit must have realized his mistake. He found out that due to Bonnie's mistake, Mr. Hat was to the right of the coffin. And that, despite the script, Ms. Wright had thrust the sword into the hole on the right. Right? Yeah, in short, the hole with the blood on it, or blood in it, was on the side opposite the one Trucy had used.
Hey, can I point something out?
Yes.
Trucy's right-handed. Why would she be on the left side? That would be a very unnatural sword movement, or she'd have her back to the audience. Both are poor showmanship.
Chrissy, we spent all the money on the fucking weird laser rocket ship, okay? We didn't have the resources to have them draw Trucy again facing the correct direction.
Maybe I'm ambidextrous. Did you think of that?
You're not.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, you're right about that. To make the victims... To make the blood location fit the facts, he had to tamper with the evidence yet again. So he tried to cover his tracks by switching the coffin's left and right panels. Hey, Lon.
Oh, I'm the judge.
Yeah, you're the judge.
Oh, and that's how the fingerprints in the coffin ended up backwards. Because the culprit switched the two side panels around. The prints ended up facing the opposite direction.
Woo! Now you're getting somewhere, Judgy.
But instead of going to all that trouble with the panels, why didn't the culprit just wipe the blood away and redo it on the other side?
Because he's fucking dumb.
Also, that would take more time.
And effort. I'm afraid that wouldn't have worked, Your Honor. Because of a little something called luminol testing. Thanks, Emma.
Right. Luminol. I know all about it. Yes. Oh, I actually do know about it.
Apparently.
Alright, well, luminol can detect trace amounts of blood, even if it's been wiped away, right?
That's right. Wiping away the blood would have only served as proof of his meddling. How about it, Mr. Attins? I did a pretty good job of figuring out your trick, didn't I?
Brucey Wright could have done the same just as easily. You have no proof that it was this witness who tampered with the evidence.
Objection!
He was the only one in there. Ah, but I do have proof.
What?
The person who was in the magic show would never have made the mistake of putting the blood on the wrong side. Least of all, Ms. Wright, who surely would have remembered she was on the other side.
Gosh, you're absolutely right.
Goddamn right.
Why, you impudent.
I'm sure you realize by now, Prosecutor said Mahdi, that your claim that Ms. Wright is the culprit just doesn't hold up.
Objection!
Up. Really? Ms. Wright and I? Because I think you're the one with the ticket there for trying to convict an innocent girl. Bad twink behavior.
Ah!
I was waiting for that rosary to snap. Oh no, the twink knocked himself out in confusion.
Prosecutor somebody, are you alright?
As for the true culprit, he is someone who knew how this show was supposed to go, but didn't actually see it. And someone who had the chance to tamper with the crime scene after the incident. And the only person who fits that bill is Trussy's real dad. Is you, Roger Rittins. All of the secrets to your tricks have been revealed. And with no tricks left, I'm afraid your show has been canceled permanently. That was the lamest shit ever. Hello? Be fucking embarrassed.
All of my secrets have been revealed. You say? Don't make me laugh, boy. Mine is true, real magic. There are no secrets to reveal. Behold, the latest and greatest from Roger Rittins, ladies and gentlemen. Witness a magic far greater than Troop Grammaries. Behold! Crumble!
Yeah, start over, man.
Fall to
Sorry.
my furious flames. The great mysterious will bring an end to you all. No, this isn't right.
What?
No, I didn't do anything wrong. No, it's not my fault. I'm not the one to blame. I'm the victim here.
My fault. I'm not to blame.
Bro's having a fucking meltdown and a half.
Curse those Grammaries. It's all because of them. Even now they wound me.
Okay, bud. Oh, it's Trucy.
Your hatred run that deep? Deep enough to kill an innocent man? The fuck, dude?
You're damn right. You have no idea what humiliations I had to suffer. Your grandfather, Magnifi Grammary, kicked me out after I had got hurt practicing my magic.
Oh, damn. Should have been good.
He said I was too unskilled, that I would mess up on stage. He threw me out of the troop just because he was worried about his own reputation. Since I was but a child, it was always my dream to become a great magician. But that Magnifi, he took it all from me.
Bro, did you
Because
consider...
I couldn't possibly do any of this on my own or take responsibility for my own actions.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, bro? Get over
Like a
yourself.
contractor.
Bro, get the fuck over yourself.
That's no excuse. There's no reason to do something so evil. Magic is supposed to make people happy, not be used as a means for murder. Hello? No killing people with magic. Just because several people in my family have done it doesn't mean that it's what you're supposed to do.
I mean, it's not a war crime the first time, is all I'm saying.
This is far from the first time.
What's the big deal? I just used what I had available to me, that's all. It's nothing you wouldn't do.
I get it now. That attitude toward magic is why my grandfather kicked you out.
Yeah, call him a bitch.
You bitch. You don't deserve to call yourself a magician.
Yeah, let him really have it.
Where is he?
Don't know. Not pictured in scene.
No idea who this is, but it's not me.
It's not me, I don't think.
It's probably you.
No, I think it's Apollo.
Mm,
Oh.
No, it's him.
After all, you were completely taken in by my magic, were you not? If not for that lawyer over there, you would have been on your way to prison as we speak.
Ah, yes, my favorite school of magic. Crime.
You're right. I didn't see through your tricks.
You see, so in the end, Troop Grammary was defeated by the Great Mysterious.
Yeah, sure, man. You can totally just hold that W. I'm, on the other hand, not getting put to death in jail.
You're not till fit to lecture me from on high, Trucy Wright. You don't even deserve to call yourself a magician, you naive greenhorn. Take that, Grammary. You lose.
If anyone needs to learn to let it go and move on, it's this fucking guy.
This court and my prison can both burn in the flames of my creation.
Bailiff, take Mr. Rittins away. And bring a fire extinguisher just to be safe.
Thanks, Judge.
The fuck,
Might be the
dude?
smartest thing the judge has ever said.
It looks like we've reached the end. I feel as though I've been watching a grand magic show.
It was close, but we just barely made it through somehow. Huh? Why does Trucy look so down?
Miss Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I'm about to announce my verdict. Could I see that wonderful smile of yours, the smile of a true entertainer, as I do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, the court finds the defendant, Trucy Wright, guilty. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
No, I'm just fucking pulling your top. Hold on, I gotta wash my hands real quick.
Yeah, because you were fucking pulling the car.
What?
What?
Nothing.
I was not actually playing guitar. I was having an autistic moment, and I realized the frets on one of my guitars is like dirty. Like I haven't cleaned it in a very long time. It was really bugging me. I got out the sandpaper tape. I'll be right.
Court is adjourned.
Listen, all I'm saying is much like a ZJ or asking to see where Blonde's bunny hole is, you have to ask, you probably can't afford it. The same thing goes with fret jobs. Congratulations on your guilty.
April 28th, District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
Thank you for everything, Polly.
Oh, Trucy. See at the,
Gesundheit, Athena.
well, you can open your show tomorrow, just as planned.
Yep, and it's all thanks to you two. Nothing like a murder trial to get good publicity.
Hell yeah.
Oh, but now that Mysterious is gone, I'll need to find somebody to replace him.
I don't like the way she's looking at me.
I want you to know that I stared at my microphone with wide, mad eyes.
Chrissy, I'm so sorry about everything.
Wow, did I make her Canadian?
I don't know.
What are you apologizing for? Roger Retin's used us. We have victims too. He even made me an accomplice to a murder.
Yeah, he did. You might go to jail, Betty.
Ah,
But Betty, we have to take some of the blame for this too, you know? Even if we didn't know he was planning to kill Mr. Mystery, we did cooperate with him. It's all my fault, isn't it? I might go to prison. Neither one of you is to blame. Except, yeah, you might go to prison, Betty. The only one in the wrong is the person who used magic to commit murder, Roger Retins. Don't you think I know that? Say what you want, but don't think for a second that I don't still hate you. I guess she really does hate me. But Betty, why? You used to be a huge fan of Trucy's. Hey, shut up! I've always hated her! Really? But if we hadn't seen Trucy's magic show, we never would have tried to become professional magicians ourselves, right? Speak for yourself! Betty? Shut up!
the lesbians line. They yearn for bodies of steel and chrome to do ultraviolence against oppressive systems.
Yes.
She
It's
acting-
why I exist.
She acting this way the whole time because she secretly wants to. Oh my god, she's a lesbian! Wow, Trucy, I never knew that being the best could be so tough.
Yeah, I'm with twins. Come on, Bonnie. We are leaving. We just have to get ready for tomorrow's show. You're really excited about performing with Trucy again, aren't you? That's not true, so zip it, dummy! Okay. Do you have any experience with twins fighting over you? I thought not. So, here's another question. Do you think I really am...
A lesbian? Absolutely.
No, I knew that one.
Oh.
I was gonna ask if I'm a naive greenhorn.
Did you know they wrote Gullible on the ceiling?
Did they?
Ah, you fucking idiot. No way. She's not.
After all, you were completely taken in by my magic, were you not? Not for that lawyer over there, you would be on your way to prison as we speak.
Right. I didn't see through your tricks.
You see, so in the end, Troop Grammary was defeated by the great Mysterious. You're not fit to lecture me from on high, Trucy Wright. You don't even deserve to call yourself a magician, you naive greenhorn.
Trucy, don't tell me you're taking what Ratin said to heart.
Well, maybe a little. Didn't see through his tricks, and I let myself be taken in by his magic. I can't trust myself anymore. Maybe he was right to call me a greenhorn.
You shouldn't take stock in his words. He doesn't even know the first thing about you.
Huh?
You're a wonderful Grammary magician. You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you, Apollo, but what makes you say that?
We'll find out next week.
Wow. Place to end.
Oh, we still probably have like fucking 20 minutes of bullshit, and we all know it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oni, we almost
you.
made it through. Yes.
Down. You got work tomorrow?
Yes. Why?
Dudes.
Oh. Hi,
But not if you
Sharky.
have work tomorrow.
Yes, I have work tomorrow. I have work Wednesday. I'm off Thursday. I work Friday. Yeah, dude, fucking, like, everyone else is closed. So, like, who gives a shit? My work is just making sure shit gets paid.
So
Hey,
what you're
no
saying,
way, Sharky.
what you're saying is we're playing Dudes on Friday because you won't have shit to do anyway.
Yeah, right. Well, maybe. It depends. Fridays. No
How dare
worries,
you
Mr.
have
Sharky.
life outside of this, Sharky. How dare you?
That's okay. We're hyping you up for your interview.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the cast, everybody. We'll be back at it again next week. I'll let people start introducing yourself. Speaking of having to go to bed, Oni Heart, you're about to turn into a pumpkin.
What's that mean?
Means you're gonna get grumpy.
You've not watched Cinderella?
What would I think about Cinderella?
Because after midnight, the carriage turns into a... It's a joke about it's getting late, and
I get it now, but like, why would that be the first thing that I think of?
I'm just saying it's getting late, and you're gonna fucking turn into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
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 Well, this week, unless miraculously I finish working on this model before Thursday, I'm not doing nothing this week. But when I do stream again, I'm either going to be streaming because I'm assuming I'm going to stream before the 4th of December because I'm definitely going to be playing Metroid Prime 4. But probably be doing Kirby Air Ride or some Grand Blue Versus.
True. I hope you enjoy your Kirby Air Riders.
It's great.
I'm so happy for you. You've had such a good string of good games.
No, I haven't.
Well, that's your fault for playing the Glue Factory.
I do not count gacha games if we don't count all the gacha games that I've been playing, I have been dry. I haven't had shit.
Well, I mean, this is a perfect segue. She's
to our
likely,
sponsor.
yeah, to our sponsor, the Wish.com Homer Simpson shaped wireless butt plug prostate massager from Temu. But now, speaking of dry, she's likely responsible for just as much prostate stimulation as Bassrootin is to liver damage. It's Lonnie Akea.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Lonnie Akea. I am here for all of your missed erections. No, I am a VTuber apparently. When I stream, tend to stream RPG long plays. I host role-playing events in Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know. I kiss girls, and I'm good at kissing girls. For me,
It's a skill.
Everything isn't the title of a video game, it's a life goal.
True. Certified girl kisser. It's Shy.
Well, of course I am. You've seen who I live with. But anyway, hi, I am Shy. Thank you so much for coming on out here in our little crazy get-togethers. Definitely looking forward to next week. And hey, just take care of yourselves out there. It is getting to be a little bit rougher, seems like every day, but hey, every day we make is just one more behind us, one more closer to the goal.
Woo! Little Sharky will be back. And Chrisseries, wrap us up.
Hi, my name's Sharky, and be sure to tell the people that you care about that you love them, because you don't know when you might not be able to say it again.
Oh yeah, shit, be good to each other, because the world is awful.
If they don't find you handsome, let them at least find you handy.
Find you a handy or handy?
Yeah, column A, column B. That all you got, Chief?
Yeah.
Bet! Alright, mother truckers, I gotta call tonight. I will be streaming tomorrow. Because I fucking... Listen. Shit happens. But yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be off Wednesday, Thursday. So unfortunately, no Outriders this week for the three of you that enjoy it. But we are, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. There's the YouTube, the old stream wish list. Check out my wife's Etsy. She's been crocheting up this. She's got all sorts of going on. But yeah, we gonna go find somebody to raid. Bye. All right, we're gonna raid the horsecock.
Oh, hey!
Wow, this
That's
works better
nice.
if I actually hit the right BRB screen.
You know, usually it does.
Yeah, you know. Alright, say goodnight to the nice horse lady. She's playing Silent Hill 2, which is a fucking great game. Okay, bye.
That's my horsecock.